India's Prime Minister Narendra Modi lauded the Union Budget 24-25 presented by Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman in the Lok Sabha today. Prime Minister Modi said that the budget will empower the poor through poverty alleviation schemes.
देश में गरीबी समाप्त हो, गरीब का सशक्तिकरण हो, इस दिशा में भी आज के बजट में प्रमुख घोषणाएं की गई है। गरीबों के लिए 3 करोड़ नए घर बनाना तय हुआ है। जनजातीय उन्नत ग्राम अभियान सैचुरेशन अप्रोच के साथ 5 करोड़ आदिवासी परिवारों को मूलभूत सुविधाओं से जोड़ा जाएगा। इसके अलावा ग्राम सड़क योजना 25,000 नए ग्रामीण क्षेत्रों को ऑल वेदर रोड से जोड़ेगी। इसका लाभ देश के सभी राज्यों के दूर-दराज गांवों को मिलेगा।
Prime Minister Modi has said that the budget will act as a catalyst in making India the world's 3rd largest economy.
आज का बजट नए अवसर, नई ऊर्जा लेकर आया है। ये ढेर सारे नए रोजगार, स्वरोजगार के अवसर लेकर आया है। ये बेटर ग्रोथ और ब्राइट फ्यूचर लेकर आया है। आज का बजट भारत को दुनिया की तीसरी सबसे बड़ी आर्थिक ताकत बनाने के उस पूरी प्रक्रिया में कैटलिस्ट का काम करेगा। विकसित भारत की एक ठोस नींव रखेगा।
And the Prime Minister also said that youth from villages will be able to work in India's top companies under the apprenticeship program.
रोजगार और स्वरोजगार के अभूतपूर्व अवसर बढ़, ये हमारी सरकार की पहचान रही है। आज का बजट इसे और सुदृढ़ करता है। देश और दुनिया ने पीएलआई स्कीम की सफलता देखी है। अब इस बजट में सरकार ने एम्प्लॉयमेंट लिंक्ड इंसेंटिव स्कीम की घोषणा की है। इससे देश में करोड़ों करोड़ों नए रोजगार बनेंगे। इस योजना के तहत जीवन में पहली नौकरी पाने वाले युवा की पहली तनख्वाह हमारी सरकार देगी। स्किल डेवलपमेंट और उच्च शिक्षा के लिए मदद हो या फिर 1 करोड़ नौजवानों को इंटर्नशिप की योजना, इससे गांव के गरीब के मेरे नौजवान साथी, मेरे बेटे बेटी देश की टॉप कंपनियों में काम करेंगे।
India's Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman presented the budget for 24-25. That's a 7th straight presentation of the Union budget. This is the first budget during Prime Minister Modi-led government's 3rd term. Presenting the budget in the lower house of Parliament, the Finance Minister said that people of India have reinforced their faith in the government led by Prime Minister Modi and re-elected it for the 3rd term. She added that the government is focusing on the poor, the farmers, women and the youth. The Finance Minister said that despite global turmoil, India's economic growth continues to shine and will remain so in years ahead.
India's economic growth continues to be the shining exception and will remain so in the years ahead. India's inflation continues to be low, stable, and moving towards the 4% target. Core inflation, that is non-food and non-fuel, currently is 3.1%. Steps are being taken to ensure supplies of perishable goods reach markets adequately.
And let's take a look at some of the highlights of the Union Budget 24-25 presented in the Parliament on Tuesday.
The Union Budget 2024-25 provides the necessary impetus to the Amrit Kal vision of Prime Minister Narendra Modi. On the expenditure side, on infrastructure, rupees 11,11,111 crore rupees has been allocated for capital expenditure, which is 3.4% of GDP, but effective capex is 15 lakh crore rupees. On promoting clean energy, a taxonomy for climate finance to support the country's climate commitments and green transition. For agriculture and allied sector, rupees 1.52 lakh crore rupees allocated. For MSMEs, credit guarantee scheme for purchase of machinery without guarantee. Self-financing guarantee fund will provide guarantee up to 100 crore rupees. Limit of Mudra loans doubled to 20 lakh rupees. MSMEs allowed to unlock working capital by converting trade receivables into cash. To boost formal employment, 1 month wage to all newly entering the workforce in all formal sectors. DBT of 1 month salary in 3 installments to first-time employees registered with EPFO. Eligibility limit for the scheme up to 1 lakh rupees per month. Scheme to benefit 210 lakh youth. Internship opportunities in 500 top companies to 1 crore youth in 5 years to gain exposure for 12 months to real-life business environment. 5 schemes for employment, skilling and other opportunities for 4.1 crore youth over 5 years with a central outlay of 2 lakh crores. Rupees 1.48 lakh crores for education, employment and skilling. Rupees 3 lakh crore for schemes benefiting women and girls. Development of investment-ready plug-and-play industrial parks with complete infrastructure in or near 100 cities. 12 industrial parks under the National Industrial Corridor Development Program to be sanctioned. Mechanism for spurring private sector-driven research and innovation at commercial scale with a financing pool of 1 lakh crore rupees. One-stop solution for labour issues with comprehensive integration of eShram portal with other portals. On the revenue side, customs duty reduced on some medicines and medical equipment, mobile phones and related parts. Fully exempt customs duty on 25 critical minerals. Expanded list of exempted capital goods for manufacture of solar cells. Reduced customs duties on certain seafoods. Exemption on inputs of manufacture of shrimp and fish feed. List of exempted goods for manufacture of leather and textile garments, footwear and other leather articles for export expanded. Reduction of customs duties on gold and silver to 6%, platinum to 6.4%. Certain parts for manufacture of connectors and electronics exempted. Customs duty on ammonium nitrate increased to 10%. Customs duty on non-biodegradable PVC flex banners raised to 25%. Certain telecom equipment's duties reduced to 15%. 58% of corporate tax came from simplified tax regime. Short-term capital gains to attract tax rate of 20%. Long-term capital gains to attract a tax rate of 12.5%. Simpler tax regime for foreign shipping companies operating domestic cruises. Safe harbor rates for foreign mining companies selling raw diamonds in the country. Corporate tax rate on foreign companies reduced to 35%. Personal income tax rates up to 3 lakh rupees nil. From 3 lakh to 7 lakh rupees 10%. From 10 lakh to 12 lakh rupees 15%. From 12 lakh to 15 lakh rupees 20%. Above 15 lakh rupees 30%. Total receipts other than borrowings estimated at 32.07 lakh crore rupees. Total expenditure rupees 48.21 lakh crore rupees. Net tax receipts estimated at 25.83 lakh crore rupees. Fiscal deficit is estimated at 4.9% of GDP. The aim is to reach a fiscal deficit below 4.5% next year. Bureau Report, DD India.